How's all my crispy bacon out there, guys? This is your boy, Crispy Chris, and finally we got another best class setup for the XR-2 in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I know a lot of you guys have probably been waiting or been very anticipated to see the next best class setup, and I'm sorry I've been slacking and lacking on a lot of my different types of series I was planning to do. But guys, let me get right into this video. Basically what you guys want to do is pick your primary weapon, which is the XR-2. If you guys are following along with this class setup and maybe possibly try it out, let me know what you guys do with it or what I should maybe adjust to it, because this is just basically my opinion, so don't be so biased about it on what I'm actually doing, because this is just how I feel about the game. So guys, let's hop right into it. So basically for the XR-2, guys, for the optics I like to run the red dot sight, just because the iron sight is so-so or asi okay, because it doesn't really give you that much of a chance to use. It's a little bit difficult to comprehend in a sense, so that's why I like running with the red dot, because it's plain simple, easy to aim down the sight, and it gives you a one lane target. Next, for attachments, guys, we got ourselves the quick draw, which allows us to aim down sight a lot faster, and then also we got grip, which can also reduce the recoil while aiming down the sight. And this is really good for the XR-2 because it doesn't really have that much accuracy defection, but it does have a little bit of sway whenever you're aiming down sight with the red dot sight, which is one downfall to the weapon. And with this weapon, you're not really going to be up and close and personal to a lot of the different people. You kind of want to keep a steady distance away from them. You kind of want to pick them off from other ends of the map. That's why I do like to put on the red dot sight and also use the grip to kind of help reduce that sway in the bullets feed while playing Black Ops 3. And a lot of people may wonder, why would you do that? This kind of weapon is kind of up close and confront. I think it's kind of more meant for far distance because it is a 3-round burst weapon, so you're not really going to be able to get off the bullets that you really want to get off compared to like an SMG or a fully automatic assault rifle. And that's why a lot of people are trying to think what this XR-2 could actually potentially become, and I feel like it's more of that stay back weapon. It reminds me of the FAMAS back in Modern Warfare 2, where a lot of people stayed back away from it. But back in that game, they had a lot of noob tubes, so people were able to go up and raid against other people. So guys, for the attachments, we got 2 attachments for the perk 1. So pretty much, guys, the first one is going to be Afterburner. And Afterburner helps with the thrust, recharge, and rate. And meaning so is that it allows you guys to get up to higher gun points in order to take out enemies that are pointing down low. Because this weapon is such a primary based weapon for picking off people, you really want to get into high ground sights. And by doing that, you guys need to be using Afterburner in order to I guess you can say reboost your charge thrusters, or whatever you want to call them, in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, so you guys can get to that highest advantage point in the game, so you guys are able to pick off enemies easily. So then to the second perk for the perk 1, we got Sixth Sense, which displays a minimap indicator with the direction of nearby enemies, meaning that you guys will be able to see where the enemies are coming when you guys are spotted out in a little camp zone, or I guess you could say a little hideout or clubhouse. I don't know what you guys want to call it, but yes, Sixth Sense is a really important perk to be using with the XR-2 because you're not going to be really running around the map. You don't really want to be looking at your mini-map a whole lot. You kind of want to be more objective-based, searching out for different points, especially in domination. You guys want to really be focusing on like the B flag and picking off players like that. You don't expect flanks to be coming, but that's what Sixth Sense is really for. It's for helping you guys with those flanks where they're trying to get to your advantage point so then their team can take over B or even your position A or C. So then they're triple capping you. So you guys really want to be using Sixth Sense to help with all of that. So guys, next we have Blast Suppress. And Blast Suppress is very sufficient for this weapon because whenever you guys are trying to get that high spot or you're trying to get around the map to an advantage spot in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, you don't really want to be noticed on the map. And by doing so, you guys really want to use Blast Suppression so enemies aren't able to see where you are thrusting, and no matter like where you are really at, it kind of reduces the ability of people to actually hear you. And that's one more thing for the perk 3, guys. We got one more. We have Awareness, which helps you guys basically hear a lot of the movements that are going on the map. And this, honestly, perk is one of the most overpowered perks in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because it honestly does thread through a lot of sounds. And in doing so, it allows for people like me and you who are camping out, or not really camping out, holding down a spot to tell where enemies are coming from. I mean, you wouldn't expect awareness to be a really good perk unless you are using a very nice headset, in which I use Astro A50s. In doing so, guys, I can really hear a lot of the enemies from left and right, meaning that I can tell if people are trying to flank me from other sides. And that's what Sixth Sense and also Awareness combine together to form basically one mega ultra perk. And that's it for this class setup, guys. What do you guys think about it? Hopefully you guys do try this out. I would definitely recommend doing it for a lot of objective-based game modes, such as like Kill Confirmed or Search and Destroy and things like that, because you're actually able to pick off a lot of people with this gun, and it's very sufficient in being able to stay clear of enemies and also being able to indicate enemies. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I'll be sure to be doing another one of these ASAP, and as always, guys, it's been your boy Crispy Chris. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Like a Valentine's Day, you can have pink, purple, a lot more vibrant